Hello and welcome back. I'm Dark Nymph and I'm here with your dose of encouragement for your daily battle of the bulge and the war on obesity. Thank you for stopping by my channel and thank you for watching my YouTube videos. I hope that you will click like and I hope you will subscribe. I appreciate everybody's support. I've been doing this now for almost 2 weeks, so we're getting there. I hope we can keep it going, and I appreciate you passing it on to people you know to spread the word and share my site so I can try to build and reach more people to help more people. Now, today I am going to be talking about basically hydration, talking about how much water we drink. I know that hydration actually has a lot more to do than just your water. It also includes the water you get from the food you eat. It also includes other beverages, though some people argue that some beverages are better than others. So you just have to decide what works for you. I know if you've been following my blogs, I've mentioned several things to consider. I've recommended that you go do some research and decide what you want to do. I found a site that is about how much water they recommend to help you lose weight. And there's a lot of different theories on this too. It's much more than the traditional, you should drink 8 glasses of 8 ounces of water every day, because that was the old go-to, the kind of the standard that everybody can remember relatively easy. But it's much bigger than that, especially as you're trying to lose weight, because as you're trying to lose weight, it's beneficial to drink more, according to some people. I've heard some people that say you should drink 1 ounce for every pound that you weigh. I found this other site that says, and I actually put the link on my links page if you want to check it out, but it says that you should drink 2/3 of your body weight per ounces of water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, 2/3 of that would be 133.3 ounces. So it recommends that based on your body weight, 2/3 of your body weight in ounces of water. So, but then you have to take into account your activity level. So if you exercise, for every 30 minutes you exercise, they recommend adding an additional 12 ounces. So that takes you from, if you weigh 200 pounds, that's 133.3 is your base. And then if you walk 30 minutes a day, that adds another 12 ounces. So now you're talking about 145 to 150 ounces of water you want to drink a day. Now there's lots of different ways to find ways to drink more water. And I personally, I do drink a lot of water, especially when I'm focusing on my dieting. But it's even for me, based on that, I don't think I drink enough water. So what I use for me to help me make sure I drink water and to help me keep track of my water is I use these. And yes, it's Arrowhead water. I'm sure there's others. I like this one. It's actually 23.7 fluid ounces. So about 24. So that would be 3 8-ounce glasses of water approximately. Now, you can get these at Sam's. They're really cheap. You can get for you get a 24 pack for like $4.50 or less, which is a great deal. But then I refill them out of the tap over and over and over, so I can use them that way and saves me money in the long run. Now, another thing you can do, obviously if you like water and you can just drink water like this, then more power to you. Now, for the rest of us that we need some excitement in our lives, I like to use the water flavorings. They call these the liquid water enhancers or enhancements. And this is the name brand, the Mio. They have lots of different flavors. Some of them have caffeine, some of them have electrolytes. There's even a coffee flavored one, though that one actually has calories. Most of them are calorie free. There's even a stevia line that are sweetened with stevia rather than the ones that are used for the basic. So you can look into that. I know some people are concerned with that versus the regular. So, but you can put in whatever you want. This one's my favorite flavor. It's a berry pomegranate, and you squirt in how much you want, and it's totally up to you whether you want it super sweet or whether you want just a little, you can just squirt it in, and then it's easy because it's liquid. You don't have to worry about shaking it up. You just make sure it mixes and it's all good. And then you have your water. This one, obviously berry pomegranate. There's a black cherry with caffeine that's really good. There's a strawberry watermelon, I think, is the other one that I used to use a lot. The fruit punch I like. There's just lots of different flavors. So if you've never tried them, they might be a good recommendation to help you drink more water. So just you find what works for you. That's basically what I'm saying. You can't do what works for me. You want to find what works for you. Some people recommend herbal tea, green tea, things like that. A lot of people will tell you to stay away from caffeine. A lot of people will tell you to stay away from diet sodas. But here's what I'm going to tell you. It's a process. I don't expect you to completely, if you drink 8 cups of coffee a day right now, and then you have 8 cups of Diet Coke a day, I'm not going to tell you that you have to completely cut that out of your life and completely start over and drink plain water. You need to find what works for you so that you can hydrate and get where you need to be. So hopefully this gives you an idea. And my blog, I actually am doing 3 parts about the water hydration. So check them all out. Use the tips, use the tricks, find ways to drink more water, and add those to your daily goals, because this is another way you can start building up, like, okay, I'm going to do this much water here, this much water here, but set those to your daily goals and add that to your daily success. I'm off for today, but I'm Darkness, here with the Daily Battle of the Bulge, saying farewell and wishing you a victorious day.